Woo! I gotta make this short. I got a lot of work to do. I just came from the gym. I didn't even do my cardio. You know, I think yesterday. Yeah, I was yesterday. I did almost 2 hours, and I'm watching videos. You know, that make the time go by real quick. If you can, save your video, save a movie, and do your cardio. And it gets to the point like, okay, sometime one of the gym I go to, the machine stops. So I got it stops at 60 minutes or 20 minutes. One machine stops at 20 minutes. So you got to remember to like that one in Palace Verse, you should push it till it, to a point where it goes over 20 minutes. So anyway, I'm doing this video live because I don't feel like editing. I did some videos. I put them up, but I needed to edit them, so I'll probably release them later. So I'm just try to knock this out real quick. So let me get it. Try to remember my topic, okay? Because I'm old as hell. So okay, so we go about Nick strength, whatever. Okay, I used to like Nick. I still like Nick. I like his content, but if he's trying to sway his beliefs on, let's say, OG people, like people that been around, like he's like how he thinks things should look. Then he convinced his audience that a lot of them don't know nothing about no fitness and like the vacuum. Classic must he think classic should have vacuum, right? So you got people doing vacuum, that is not really gifted to do vacuum, and then he pumps up people he like for the Olympia. He pumped up so 2 years ago so bad about bubblegum Phil Heath, you know, that started a lot of mess. So he's you know, I don't like Kenny KO, right? But it's freedom of speech. If you don't like somebody, you ain't gotta watch him. But every once in a while, he had a like, what's that Van something? The next Arnold Schwarzenegger guy. You know what I'm talking about? Look up Kenny KO Nick's channel, and they talking about this guy Van something. He was with the Bumstead guy when they was doing that stupid shit and blew his arm out or something. So he's coming back. I think he's doing his first show in the next 8 weeks or something. It's not first show. It's show I guess in the NPC level because he's been doing that other show. So anyway, let me just tell you how I think. This is the problem with our generation or just our people in general. Like give you an example. Somebody does good in sports or does good excel in certain things doesn't mean they're a good role model overall. So I could like a lot of these young cats coming up are out now, they have no loyalty or are good at, they got nice teeth, they handsome or whatever, doesn't mean that you are morally right or halfway morally right. So I'm talking about that Van dude. So if you watch his interview, Nick's like all on his side. Then he's like, that should be personal. Okay, so let me just say this, Nick, uh, which KO illustrated, and which I thought about was like, wait a minute, is he for real? He was talking about Phil Heath uh, with an NFL player about some jury, and you know, and that disappeared. So that's personal. That's between Phil Heath and that football player. If you think about it, you you know. So if somebody KO talking about that Van guy got a girl pregnant, and then at the end he decides to like, okay, if you look at his interview because he did a interview too, the Van guy, he's like, okay, he don't want the mother to be involved. You know, the lady was trying to tell you this was your baby. If you raw dog a lady, there's a good chance that's your baby, and she come up pregnant. So it's you or the other guy. So you should get it. So like, okay, if you think she's a whore, or you say, okay, we need to get this tested, right? So you're not getting an abortion, right? Okay, we need to get this tested. I want to just make sure that's my baby. That's how he should have handled it. If you look how he handled it like a bitch ass. That's exactly how he handled it. So and Nick talking about because Nick don't like KO. KO stole some of his titles. Nick does stuff too. Like I said, he try to sway the community where he wants to think. That's why I don't even like watching him like everywhere. If it's something that look interesting, I watch it. I try to watch the RX. But both of those people, the RX and the Nick, supposed to be news channel, and what I'm upset, they support Red Khan, which to me are Khan, because they stole CT Fletcher money. They when CT Fletcher was in need of a heart and help, they just shitted on him. Red Khan. I saw this, right? Matter of fact, I won't get into too much detail. I even got a messages. I got a couple messages. Um, one from CT that I'm not gonna go into all that, but whatever want to come out, or I know how it was handled in the back. I don't know, but I know they cut him loose and they was selling all the CT products on Walmart because I don't the people CT got another product. He got his own stuff now, but he had teamed up with the owner of Red Con, like they team. The owner of Red Con makes Cal Green stuff. Okay, uh, so anyway, um, you know, Red Con got people on their team that I like, but I'm never going to support no Red Con. I think before I found out about CT Fletcher thing, I bought some of their product. You know, so anyway, you know, so I'm cool. So I might, I really like a couple of the athletes. So, but I'm not like the Bull and like that the one guy to do them characters. But I try to stay far away from them. So I'm not gonna make no dent in they stuff. But the RX and Nick, so I asked them over and over. I know they read it, because one of them made a comment. I guess because and I'm like, okay, so y'all never reported on information about CT Fletcher, you know, while he broke away from Red Con, you know, y'all, but y'all want to, pick and choose what news you want, but you want to talk about you don't want to talk, you only, if it's something to do with your sponsor, you're not going to talk about it. Or you have the right to talk about what you want. You do your right, but you're not reporting the news. And then, so you got the right to talk about what you want to talk about. So, and KO, which I really don't like KO, but he a young cat, so I can ignore him, the shit he do, because you see me, I did videos on him, right? But you want to get on him for reporting the shit he want to report. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm back to that weird other guy from overseas. That one guy is real passionate about bodybuilding. His stuff is mainly to me about bodybuilding, right? I really, what bothers me, let me tell you how it's the truth. What bothers me, because so you can understand, that's why I'm not never too much on the nigga side when they get up and leave their family or they don't take responsibility, because my father vanished. It's like what you poor, but your father making all this money, you poor. You see what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna be on that fucking side of, oh, it's it's the personal. Hell no, nigga. If you supposed to be so called, because the way you're supposed to be a role model, right? We didn't know your full character, nigga.